Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
Hey, if you've ever wondered what the top skills are that you should be focused on in order to grow your online business, grow your presence, and ultimately make way more money, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you the top 5 skills to leverage in order to grow your business and make more money more quickly in 2022 and beyond. With that said, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've made over $20 million in online sales. And so everything that I'm sharing with you here today in this video is based on experiential knowledge and not theory. Now, as always, if you get value out of this episode, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so what we're talking about here today are the top skills that you should be focused on learning in order to make money with your online business. So one of the biggest traps that so many people kind of get stuck in when it comes to online marketing or just trying to start an online business, no matter what the niche, is essentially focusing on all the wrong things. All right, there's a famous image from Rich Scheffer, you can look it up, from his Internet Business Manifesto, where it shows all the different things that you need to be executing upon in an online business in order to stay, up off the ground, profitable and running. And the truth is, there are literally hundreds of things that you could be and also need to get done in order to grow and sustain a profitable business. The kind of art of, getting profitable and then staying profitable is not doing everything, but instead focusing on the few activities that, when executed upon, will ultimately get you to your goal faster and produce the biggest bang for their buck when you execute upon those items. Then from there, usually what you'll do is you'll have a team that helps you, and you'll delegate out a lot of the other activities that need to get done in order to stay in business, but ultimately which are lower impact. So these truly are the highest impact items for you to focus on. And these items can work whether you're trying to do this in the form of being the entrepreneur yourself, or more of being an intrapreneur, where you go into a company and work, for a company as an employee, but you grow a division of the company as, of course, an intrapreneur. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. The first skill set that I would recommend you focus on in order to grow your business, make more money, and really gain mastery of online marketing is media buying. All right, the process of being able to place an ad on Facebook or YouTube or Google or solo ad, whatever the various form of media might be. The process of being able to pay for advertising and then create profits based on the fact that you know how to create the right message, you know how to create the right match with the right message when it comes to message to market match, and you know how to compel someone to take an action step to, become a lead, to then purchase a program, and to ultimately become a customer for a business is one of, if not the most valuable things that you absolutely have to learn how to do if you want to have long-term success, or for that matter, even short-term success, right? I'm assuming you want long-term success because that's ultimately the only thing that we're really after. But if you don't learn this one skill set, you will never get website visitors. If you never get website visitors, you'll never generate leads. If you never generate leads, you will never make sales. And if you never make sales, well, you'll never have any money. All right, so that's the first thing that I would focus on learning. What I would highly recommend doing is I would focus on learning one thing first. All right, say I'm gonna be a master at YouTube ads. I'm gonna be a master at Facebook ads. I'm gonna be a master at solo ads. Whatever it might be, choose one form of media first, dive into that one thing first, and then from there, once you dial in that one skill set, add the next, and then add the next, and then add the next, and then become ultimately a master at multiple different ways of buying media and generating leads, generating sales, and you can literally write your own ticket. Now, skill set number 2 is the skill set of sales funnel creation. All right, and skill set number 1 and 2 kind of go hand in hand, because without the right sales funnel, without the right sales process, without the right process that takes your website traffic and turns that traffic into a lead, and then turns that lead into a sale, and then turns that sale into someone who buys more than once and ultimately spends more with you and your company. Without that process, ultimately, the traffic that you get, the media that you get will not be nearly as valuable for you and your company, right? If I can spend $100 to acquire a customer and you can spend $500 to acquire a customer, you will win the game based on the fact that you can spend more to acquire a customer. Now, how you get that competitive advantage is you have the right sales process and you have the right sales funnel dialed in order to go ahead and maximize your average order value, maximize your lifetime value of a customer, and ultimately maximize the amount of money you make from every single customer. So learning the skill set of building out sales funnels in a way that firstly generates leads, secondly generates sales, and then third creates more sales from existing customers is another absolute key skill set. And without it, literally, you cannot compete in today's environment. So that's skill set number 2. Now, skill set number 3 is, again, all of these are kind of essential in the marketplace, but this is one of the most important for long-term success. All right, and that is the skill set of being an effective email marketer. So I'm here to tell you that social media is awesome, YouTube's awesome, Facebook's awesome, all various platforms are awesome and you should use them. But ultimately, the thing that is the driver of sales for an online business is email, all right? The thing that drives people to take action, the thing that will get people to attend webinars, the thing that will get people to watch a video that then asks them to buy, the thing that will get someone to tune into a message that you need them to watch in order to make a buying decision, that channel that is most effective absolutely is still email, all right? Email is still king. So you hear it over and over and over again, right? The money's in the list, build a list, the money's in the list, but the fortune's in the follow-up. There's all kinds of sayings when it comes to online marketing, all surrounding the value of having an email list. And the truth is, having an email list is absolutely vital, but if you don't know how to effectively email market to that list, you're never gonna make any sales with that list. You're never gonna generate any revenue with that audience that you have. And so understand that when you build out the right sales funnel, when you know how to, buy media correctly, those two things will get you to a point where you can build your list for the very first time. And then from there, you need to focus on becoming a master email marketing when it comes to being able to engage people with a message, when it comes to being able to get people to open a message and read an email, when it comes to getting people to be able to open a message and then click a link in that message or engage with that message in some way that then leads to a future engagement on a bigger level, ultimately growing your list in a way where your list gets bigger, but also at the same time gets more responsive. So you have an asset that's growing in size, but also response, which ultimately leads to a lot of money now and a lot of money later. All right, so we will be doing future videos, and I've done plenty of videos in the past on email marketing. I'll leave videos at the very end of this video to, of course, those videos. But for now, understand the value of email marketing. And if you don't know how to email market correctly, you will be leaving 97% of all of the profit on the table. All right, so that's key skill set number 3. Now, key skill set number 4 is another kind of, skill set that fits into the overall equation that we're talking about. And this skill set is the skill set of content creation. So just like I'm doing right now with a YouTube video, or you can do it with a Facebook post, or you can do it with an Instagram post, whatever the various media might be, you need to get, once again, extremely competent at being able to create content that firstly gets people's attention and secondly builds a relationship with your already existing audience. All right, so how I look at content is essentially what I'm kind of focused on with content is I'm trying to build a relationship with my already existing audience, and then any other spillover that I get from organic reach, from people who might just see a YouTube video, watch a YouTube video, opt in and purchase something from me, that's kind of the additional bonus on top of the relationship that I'm building with my email list. Once again, we just talked about the value of a list and needing to know how to email market correctly. A huge part of that is being able to build the right relationship with your list so that you have a relationship that ultimately leads to someone trusting you, knowing you, and liking you, so that ultimately they will purchase from you. All right, now part of that, a huge part of that equation is creating content, right? When I create a video like this, it gives you results in advance, it gives you content, it builds up the goodwill bank, it shows that I'm not just trying to sell stuff to you all the time, it builds know, like, and trust. And believe it or not, because you're watching this video right now, there's a higher likelihood that you will purchase something from me in the future. All right, so what you need to do is you need to focus on learning how to create content that not only gets attention, not only entertains, but also builds a relationship, builds know, like, and trust with your audience, creates more rapport with your audience, and ultimately kind of turns you into the trusted advisor with your audience so that when they're looking for a solution, when they're in a state of pain and they need a problem solved, when they are ready to make a decision to change their life and get started with something, you're the first person that they think of, and you're the person that they go to. And that's what content creation can do if, once again, you do it correctly. All right, now the last skill set number 5, is a skill set that I recommend each and every single person to master. It's something that I personally work on still to this day, each and every single day, and I'll probably continue to work on it every single day for the rest of my life, and that is the skill set of sales. All right, when I say it, probably half the people watching this video kind of cringe, right? Because everyone has this negative association with sales, but the truth is, all sales is you being able to enroll someone in an opportunity and a possibility that could change their life, right? Now you have to be the person who has enough integrity that you're selling stuff that actually does that, actually gives the person the ability to change their life in a positive way. But ultimately, if you're selling something that you truly do believe in, and if you have a solution to a massive problem, which ultimately that's all the product is, you have to pull out every single stop in the book in order to go ahead and make the sale, all right? You need to be able to create a bond with people. You need to know how to create a bond with people. You need to know how to, match and mirror and build rapport with people. You need to know how to handle objections. You need to know all of the things that goes into a sales conversation in both a one-on-one fashion, so if you're talking to someone one-on-one or over the phone, but then also ideally in a one-to-many fashion. So you can get on, a video just like this, and you can, let's say cut a video that handles a money objection and a time objection, and you can send that video out to your list for a promotion, and you can immediately make more sales. If you're on a webinar, if you know how to once again make sales, if you know how to build a bond, build rapport, overcome objections, etc., whenever there's an affiliate promo, whenever there's an affiliate launch, whenever there's any kind of promotion in the industry, you can jump on, and as long as you master the skill set of sales, literally, you will never need money because it is one of, if not the absolute most important skill sets for your overall arsenal of skill sets. And without it, just like without traffic, you won't have anybody at your website. Without knowing how to make sales, traffic won't be valuable to you and your business. All right, so all of these skill sets work together, and when you master all 5, you can absolutely write your own paycheck, create success with your own business, or create success as an entrepreneur. Either which way, you can grow a highly profitable online business, make more money, have more freedom, and ultimately enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams. So with that said, if you got value out of today's episode, please let me know in the comments section what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this.